latest news headlines from Newfound News.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, July 15th. Well, gas is up today by 1 cent per liter. The price of diesel on the island increased by 4.8 cents overnight, and diesel went up by 7.4 cents in Western Labrador. Also in Western Labrador, stove oil heating fuel increased by 7.15 cents. In other news, Kruger says a major step has been taken toward advancing his proposed $700 million diversification project at Corner Brook Pulp and Paper, following support from the provincial government. The proposed project would see the Corner Brook site transformed into a modern manufacturing complex through a series of upgrades and investments. Plans include modernization of existing mill operations, improvements to the site infrastructure, expansion of renewable energy capacity, and upgrades to existing hydroelectric facilities. And finally, a 72-year-old man has been fined under Newfoundland and Labrador's Forestry Act after the RCMP responded to an unauthorized backyard fire during the provincial fire ban. Upon arrival, police discovered the unattended wood-burning fire in the backyard of the property. Officers extinguished the fire to prevent it from spreading, and the following day the man was issued a ticket. Your weather forecast is coming up after this.
Now, your provincial weather forecast for Newfoundland and Labrador.
We'll take a look at your weather forecast, and you'll notice we have some new and improved weather graphics to help us better tell the weather story to you. So we'll start with your radar this morning. We do have some rain impacting portions of the Avalon and portions of central Newfoundland as well. Some heavier rain moving through the central area as we head through this morning. And of course, last night we did see some severe weather on the west coast as well, with some thunderstorms moving through around 2-3 o'clock that time frame. Taking a look at your satellite imagery this morning across Newfoundland and Labrador, there's not much to see in the way of sunshine. We do have cloudy skies across practically all of the province this morning. So across the province today, we are looking at rain for most areas. We are looking at rain today in St. John's, Marystown, Grand Falls, Windsor today. There is a risk we could see a thunderstorm, and as we head back across western Newfoundland today, it is going to be fairly unsettled as well, with some showers as we head through this morning. And then as we head up to Labrador today, chance of showers, Mary's Harbour, up through Goose Bay, Hopedale, Nain, and we are looking at rain today across western areas of Labrador. Now, as we head through the forecast tonight, we are going to see improving conditions for some areas, but it is going to continue to be unsettled. We are looking at some evening showers for St. John's through to Gander. By the time we get to Grand Falls, we could see some clear skies, but we are holding on to that shower risk for the west coast and for the south coast. And as we head up to Labrador tonight, we are looking at rain for western areas eastward to Goose Bay. So we'll look at the precipitation forecast for the next 3 days. It is going to be fairly wet today. We are looking at about 21 millimeters of rain, all things considered, for St. John's. Heavier rain for the Burin Peninsula with about 35 millimeters possible, and then some heavier rain toward Grand Falls as well, but then amounts drop off the further west you head. And it is going to be windy today as well. Here's a look at your wind gust forecast. Winds today in St. John's likely getting up to 60, 55 in Marystown, 50 in Grand Falls. Lesser amounts as we head across the west coast, and winds will be fairly light today in Labrador. That's a look at your forecast for your Wednesday.